The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
One story took place, a few years ago. There was this woman who went to a hospital and she was supposed to have some kind of surgery done on her scalp or something. And she comes racing to the hospital. The surgeon says, "Hi ma'am, how are you? You ready for the surgery?" She says, "Yeah." She said, "But did you know you washed your hair with that shampoo that we gave you?" So I'm like, "Goodness, no, I didn't." He says, No. If you didn't wash your hair, if you didn't use that shampoo, we can't do the surgery. He says, what do you mean? So when are we going to do it? We'll wait 2 months to do it again. No, you can't wait 2 months. This is like, So the nurse sees how nervous she is. So listen, there's a local pharmacy. Probably they have the shampoo. If you go to the pharmacy, you get it done, we could have the surgery. We could do the surgery in an hour. She races out of the hospital. Races to the pharmacy. Shows up at the pharmacy, and sure enough, the person, it's late at night, they're closing the door, and they're locking up, half the lights are closed, so she starts knocking on the door, and the guy behind the counter, they don't care, they don't need money. After 8 o'clock, 8:01, it's over. So she's looking through the door, and she's knocking on the door, and the guy just totally oblivious. Finally, she's banging on the door. The man finally comes to her and says, "Sir, ma'am, what would you, please?" He said, "No, you don't understand. I'm about to get a surgery, and I need this special shampoo. I don't want to bother you. All I need is this shampoo. Just give me the one shampoo. I don't have to come in. It's no big deal. Please, I need this. You understand? I have to wait 2 months. It's terrible." He says, "Ma'am, I'd love to help you, but the drawers, the registers are closed. We can't give it to you. There's nothing I can do." He says, "But, sir, I don't know what to tell you, but I have no other choice." He says, "Okay, listen, I'll go get it. It costs $27. I'm giving it to you." He said, "Listen, if you can, come back tomorrow and pay. And if you don't, it'll come out of my salary. It's okay. It's a very extreme circumstance. I understand." "Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Don't worry. Tomorrow I'm going to come. Don't worry about it." Next day, she gets the surgery. Thank God she gets the surgery. Next day, husband goes looking for the store. The store, it's a chain store, so he goes to a store that's like the next one in town, not that one. He comes into the store. He says, "Can I pay for something in this store for something I bought in another store?" He said, "Yeah, no problem. What is it?" So he says, "My wife last night, she bought shampoo and I owe you $27. I'd like to pay you $27. So the cashier goes, "Jack, get over here. You owe me $50. What are you talking about? He sees the conversation. They had made a bet whether the husband is going to come back to pay or not. So Jack comes in. He says, "I'll pay you the $50, but it's not fair. Had I known it was one of these people, I wouldn't have made the bet." Tell you one more story? There was a person went to the post office to buy stamps, and he wanted to buy $200 worth of stamps. Accidentally, the cashier gave him $2,000 worth of stamps. He didn't realize. He went home. And in the middle, as he's home, he realizes he's got way more. So the next day, he comes running back to the office, to the post office. He says, "I'm sorry, sir. I paid." He says, "Oh, don't worry about it. The guy who did it, he's in the back. Let me call him." The guy from the back comes in. He says, "Oh, thank you. You don't understand. They just caught me on it. And they saw that I had given you $1,800 more than I did. They were basically going to take it out of my salary. And I was told, and they had told me I made a payment plan that was going to take over a year to pay." He says, "I didn't know what to do, but as I didn't remember the face of the person who I had given it to. I just remembered what he was wearing. And I kept saying to myself, if anyone's coming back, it's one of you guys." We have... Deep down, a lot of people know what we are. We have to make sure that we prove it every single day. We have to show people around us that we do answer to a higher standard, that we are careful in thinking about what they are, and that our beracha is not ours, but it's a beracha that could spread to others too.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org